Le bœuf bourguignon à la va-vite.
Welcome. Today we will learn how to make a bœuf bourguignon. Annie, repeat.
Bœuf bourguignon.
First you have to have all the ingredients. For that you need to get good beef. Beef for stew. Annie, you are typing and you need to write down the ingredients, okay? Okay. So for the beef we will have some beef. Now what you have to do is to take your beef and cut it in small slices. Approximately this kind of size. Try to remove the grease, because less grease, better it tastes. So you try to remove this, and then you get a few like that, ready to go. The next ingredient I like to have is the mushroom. To know if you get good mushroom, when you go to the place, the market, you need this kind of mushroom. And for that now what we need to cut it. To cut the mushroom for this kind of dish, le bœuf bourguignon, you just want to cut the mushroom in 4 pieces like that. Voila. Annie did a good job on the mushrooms, they are done. We'll put aside. And then for a side with the beef bourguignon you can do some pasta, some rice, some potatoes. For me I like these small potatoes. They are like tiny potatoes. Some people use fingerling potato. It's your choice. What I do, I just cut them in two because they are so small, like that. And then after I just cook them a little bit in boiling water. We will ask Annie to do that for us. Annie, can you cut all this like that? Same way you cut in two and you put back in. Okay? Now, the meat has to be brown. To brown the meat, it's easy. You take a little bit of olive oil. You can also use some bacon if you have bacon. You can saute the bacon a little bit to give more flavor to the meat. I won't use bacon today. I do it more like my way, which is I take the meat like that. I take some paper towel to dry the meat because I do not want the meat to be all wet or it won't brown too good. I just do like that, and like this the meat is all dry, ready to be brown. And I do this with all my pieces. So now you have the pan on the heat. We put a touch of butter and we put oil. For the oil it's like around 1 tablespoon. But we have to wait a little bit, so let's wait. What you do, you take your meat, then after when the oil starts to be a little bit hot, and you just put the meat on it to make sure like it's brown. You can see how the meat starts to be a little bit brownish on this side. You just to all the side of the meat and it will be perfect. It's all you want. You don't want to cook the meat, you just want to make it looking brown. So now I let my helper, Annie, cook the meat like I just showed you. And when she's doing this, I will do onions. What you do, you still have your big knife. You take medium-sized onion like that. You remove the skin, and what you do, you cut them like nice portion like that, just in 4, like the mushroom a little bit. I have 2 onions, and what I will do too, I like pearl onion. This is a pearl onion. I love this onion, so I will put some too. I will say maybe half a cup, So we take things like that, and we put half a cup. It will be good for this. This is just my little personal pleasure. Like I say, I like to do things my way. And this I will put on the table will be with the mushroom. Also, what you want to have some carrots. I will take 4 carrots like that. I skin them. I use this tool for skinning. It's a perfect tool. You take the tool, you just put your finger like that, and you just do like that. Now you take your carrots and the same. You just dye them. You can do like fast or slow, depending how you want. You can do like that, okay? I may cheat, I may ask the cameraman to make it in fast motion just to make it look like I'm a pro. Okay? And then, again, you put this in a bowl and you get it ready for the next step. Also now we need some garlic. French people love to put garlic everywhere, okay? And so you need this little toy. Easy to use. You put the garlic here, not your finger, and you push and the garlic comes all out of it. You take some fresh garlic. I will say I love garlic, so I will put 4 pieces like that. We just clean it good. So now I clean all the garlic. I just take the both ends of it, ready to go. I do the same with my 4 little pieces like that. Now we'll go to check on Annie. I think she's done with the meat, and I want to use the pan with the juice from the meat and all the browning. I want to use it to do the vegetable. Let's see what we can do. So now we have the pan always cooking. I will put a little bit lower. The meat is all browning. Now we'll use this to cook the veggie like that. Hop. And we'll put all of them. You can give me the mushroom, honey, you can give me the pear onion. So we can, this big piece of onion we just put like that. Okay. We'll put the pear onion and the mushroom. Sorry, honey, I know you don't really like mushroom. Voila. And again, you just play with it like that to cook them everything like this nicely. So now I'm putting my garlic. We do this. And now what I need to do is to make let's say the sauce, which will be made with some beef broth and, most important, the wine. Okay, do not do a bœuf bourguignon without red wine. So you can cook a bœuf bourguignon in the oven, but for me, I'm a little bit lazy. I will use a crock pot, and this is very cool because you just connect to the electric, you turn on high, and you just put all the ingredients in it, and you don't have to worry too much for it. When you did the meat, then after what you do, you add the veggie. Then you have to put approximately, I will say, 2 to 3 cups of wine. The wine, you can use a good wine, but what is cool, many people do in France, they use the same wine they drink that night. So like if you do it with Pinot Noir or a Beaujolais, which is pretty good, very light wine, you just put 2 cups of wine like that. Voila. If you are a gourmand and you like more wine, you just add 1 more cup of wine, which is almost a bottle. Voila. Then you add the beef stock or beef broth. You can do it yourself or you can buy it all done. And you just put, and you try to make everything like very well covered. Many people say you have to do it to the top of the meat, but because I put so many veggie in it, I just do I will say approximately to this level. And then after I have some veggie, but I will play with it a little bit, so I think I will be okay. Let's see what we do now. We just put a little pinch of salt and pepper, and we are all set. So I just need the salt and pepper. Thank you. You see, sometimes you have to do that. Voila, a little bit of pepper. Okay, now we are all set. Okay, now we just have to wait, I will say like 3 hours to see how it is. Annie, it was very nice of you to help me today. Now, if you don't mind, we will come back in 3 hours, okay, to check how it is, and we'll have a little testing to see if it's ready, or if you wait more, we'll decide after that. Okay? Thank you very much. I know it's only 1 hour and 30 minutes after. We have to wait 3 hours approximately, but just because I want to make sure everything's going the right way, I will check my food now. So you can see I'm still on the high. You can smell the wine when you are cooking, you know? And when I cook this kind of things, I like to sing a little song. So like, if I sing a little song for this one, it would be like C'est si bon de faire du bœuf bourguignon avec des petits oignons. Mon Dieu, c'est bon, c'est si bon, ces petites sensations, ça me donne le frisson, tellement, tellement c'est bon. What are you doing?
It's been 3 hours.
Oh, and neutralize it.
Who drank all the wine?
So let's look how it is for now. Oof. Can you smell all this alcohol coming up?
Yeah.
It's good. Look good. So you can see, like, if we take a piece of meat already, you can see how nice it's getting, like a dark brown color. It's pretty good. We'll have to cook a little bit longer because I can feel like the meat is not tender enough. You know, it's all depending on what kind of meat you buy, you know. So this I will wait a little bit longer. But what we want to do now is to take a spoon. Okay, and we just want to try the juice to see if it's getting ready for making a sauce. It's pretty good. You can see quand même, it has a little bit sourness. Okay.
From the wine?
It's from the wine. It's because it's not ready yet, but it's getting there. I can have the flavor already. Très très bien. So now it's time for us to strain the meat. And then we'll have to reduce the sauce. So now I strain the sauce. Now all I need to do is put it on the heat to reduce it. Okay, look like it's good. So you can turn off. You can just, you know, because I don't have too many pots, I have to transfer to another pot. Voila, you can see how nice it looks like. Okay, so we put everything in the pot like that. Okay, now you have the meat on the pan. It's all warm and nice, but what you can do is just pour some sauce on it. Voila. Okay, so this is now with the sauce reduced. To make a garnish, I can put this on, but you don't eat it, and just for garnish. But if you are just in the family, now you are ready to eat it. And I can tell you, I will try it now. You got it on me? This is good. Okay. And so this is the result. At the end, you have the bœuf bourguignon similar at the center. You have some little potatoes sautéed, and you have some green beans. So here I just put again the beef bourguignon similar too, and then I put a little bit of rice and the sauce on top of the rice with green beans and carrot. Bon appétit!